What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? Let's talk about the DPR network in a fun little way. Let's play a game. Let's call this one Two Truths and a Fact. And yeah, I guess we can have fun on the channel as long as we can make it 3 points, right? That's how we roll here. So first thing, I'll do the fact first. So fact, beats Battlestar Galactica. I don't know if you guys I'll watch The Office, but anyway, fact number one is actually DPR is up 400% since I told you guys at that initial buy-in stage. So I'll show you that. Secondly, I want to talk about the truths. First truth is going to be around the HNT dongle, and second truth is going to be around the Picot. So pretty straightforward video. We're going to go price, number one, HNT dongle, number two. Number three is going to be Picot. And if you guys appreciate the content, smash that like button. Let people know. If you guys subscribe, it doesn't mean as much as hitting that bell for notifications so you know when the next video drops. I will also tell you that comments go a long way. YouTube's always looking like, oh, are people engaging with this channel? Do they actually care? Do they talk to one another? Like replying to other people on the, down below actually goes a long way too. So I appreciate all the support. It's been awesome so far, and let's get right into this whole price action. So right now we have DPR network token DPR sitting at about 21 cents. And I want to go back to where I first talked about this, which is right here. And June 17th, I'm going to scroll down. June 17th was when I first talked about the DPR network. I just realized there's merchandise just showed up here. I set this thing up when I had like 1,000 subs and like, oh, this is cool. I'm going to get some merch up there so you guys can, buy it if you actually want. But I didn't realize I was actually there. Oh, 3 months ago. Bro, this is awesome. Let's just do this live. Back 3 months later to say, if you build it, they will come. Reply. There you go. New reply to it. I appreciate the comments. Anyway, so let's go to the next video that I want to show you here. June 1st. So June 1st is when I was saying that the price was sitting at just about 5 cents. I actually said 50 cents, I think, on this video. But it was at 5 cents. And I said, hey, I think that it's going to be around this price and then we're going to pick up. And going back to the charts, that's exactly what happened. So back here, this is when I launched the video. So it was at that 5 cent mark, and then it dipped down to that, 4.8 cents. I actually didn't buy in at that 4.8 cents. I bought in at about 5.1 cents, well, about more then. And it picked up from there, just like I told you guys what happened. Not financial advice, obviously, because I'm not getting paid to do this thing. I'm just telling you guys what I did, and giving you a little bit of insight as to what you can expect about, from DPR token. Personally speaking, don't use AI for the DPR token. I told you guys that before. It doesn't have enough data to actually know what the heck is going on. So that's going to be just a flawed system if you do that. Now, why? Why are we up 400% from when I first told you guys about that? Look at this. This is like, it's a spike. Let's call it what it is. That's a huge spike. That's a pump, right? And a lot of people were saying that it has to do with the launch of the Picot, which is going to be the travel, this little guy right here, which you can buy on Kickstarter, and I'll cover that in a second. And some people were saying that it's HNT. Everybody wants an HNT miner, so that's what it's all about. Is it? No. I think those things contribute to it, but there's more to this than meets the eye. Here we go, Transformers again. But I'll take a quick timeout just to say we had a dip on the HNT token. I think it's going to dip a little bit more, not very much, but it might dip a little bit more just because of what's going on with that proof of coverage version 11. The video last video I posted, yeah, they rolled it back because it was sucking. Basically, it didn't help anybody, and it just made everybody not earn rewards like they're supposed to. So they rolled it back. So we don't have that anymore. They're working on it. I'll give you guys an update on that later. But here's funny thing. Here's the truth that I was telling you guys about. Let's talk about this more happening with the DPR network. DPR pumping starts now. This is, just a couple of days ago. This was November 3rd, so a week ago. And it says this tweet was deleted by the tweet author. This was actually a retweet from the DPR network. And I think I know why they deleted this tweet. And this is part of the truth that I want you guys to understand. This is the only thing that currently sits inside of the DPR network's Twitter talking about Helium. They deleted all the other ones. One of two things can be happening. A, they want to make a bigger announcement when they actually can sell this thing and they have manufacturing sorted out, because I'll show you the numbers for the Picot. I mean, they're saying January, but man, that's kind of crazy how many they're looking to pump out of these things. Man, I'm getting really tempted, but I know I can tell you for a fact that this inside of this thing is a little Raspberry Pi. It's a Picot. In here, the shape is exactly what it's supposed to be, and the ports totally make sense for it to be a Picot. That's why it's called a Picot. That totally makes sense. So I don't have to open that up. I can still give it away. That's good. But again, like when it comes to HNT mining, HNT miner is kind of gone from social. So what's the deal? What is the deal? Are they waiting to make this big splash? I think that's part of it, but also let me go back to my little, I guess you can call it a slideshow in regards to this adapter. First off, this is the HNT dongle. The one on the right is going to be the one that they posted, on the Helium application. The one on the left is the actual one that they built. I think that they built the one on the right to test things out and see how it would work. I can tell from the parts. You can see there's actual extra plugs there. So they use parts that essentially are more than they needed to. So you see that there's 2 plugs for that antenna, which is not necessary when it comes to this module. They only need 1 antenna type. There's no GPS. There's nothing else. So that's the original one. Plus you can see that soldering right there. That's definitely done by hand. And I don't know who did it, but I don't want to call it sloppy because I'm not the greatest at soldering, but you can definitely tell that somebody, with shaky big hands kind of put that like. But the one on the left, this is the final one. This is the actual one that they built. Now, let's move forward with this one here. It's important. This is all the stuff that comes in the box. It comes with the Mini. When this is all the parts that you got to put together to mine HNT. Comes with an Ethernet, that same Cat7 cable that they've been shipping out. It comes with a power adapter, same type that they've been shipping out. And then you have a USB extension right there so that you can plug in your dongle to the Mini. This is the actual unit. And here we can see why I think that they pull this from social. Helium is very picky about the usage of their logo. On this unit, you see the DPR Network logo and the Helium logo. And I mean, I can grab boxes from Bobcat that I just got. I can show you the rack unit. You're not going to see this anywhere. Helium is super picky about this. And they're not going to put a product out there with their logo on it like this. This is not something that they approve. Obviously, this is the first unit that they built. So they wanted to say, hey, this is a partnership. We're doing something great together. And I think this is one of the reasons actually why it got pulled from social when they realized and they're like, wait, you can't have this. This is the dongle. I don't know if you guys remember seeing this picture, but you can tell that this is 100% like a handmade test unit. You can see on the right side where the connector goes, kind of gets plugged in there. You can see how the pliers that they used scratched the aluminum. So you can see like this is 100%, a hand. I almost said something I shouldn't have. This is almost like they did this by hand. I almost said something that would have been bad. So this is sponsored the video. Totally joking. This is totally my wallet. And don't be the people that are trying to get dates and sending people, oh, here's my picture with my contact info as an NFT to my wallet. Actually, I saw that was super, super funny, but I don't have to worry about that on the channel because like I've said before, it's a sausage fest over here. And here's the data to prove it. We're sitting at about 97% male to 3.1, 2.8 female. Yeah. And I'm totally cool with that. Anyhow, let's keep going. So this is the unit. I might tell you a little more about this image a little bit later, but it's important for you guys to realize that they don't want this. They really don't want this image going out. Helium at least doesn't want it to go out. I'm sure that DPR wants us to go out, but they can't put it out themselves. So this is the unit. This is what's happening as far as DPR and HNT. This is the miner. And I am so curious what they're going to do as far as manufacturing goes, because you're going to have a bad time if you're making that many Picos and setting the HNT mining dongle aside. So let's see if they make the right call to actually increase production for the HNT miner as opposed to the Picot, because that's so much more important. Now, let me go back to this screen sharing here. This is a tweet I put out saying that I was going to, say some real truths. And I don't even feel bad about saying this. I'm just going to do it. So here, this is why the coin is pumping. It's getting listed on KuCoin on November 12th. So you can deposit money right now, and trading starts on the 12th. Personally, I expected the coin to drop some, because anytime it gets listed on an exchange like this, it will spike, and then there is a drop, and then it comes back up. Here's what I'm pissed about. Like, I'm not happy about this, and I want you guys to understand why. You see the date on the right-hand corner there? I'll highlight it so you can see what I'm talking about. So 1 a.m. So 1:15 a.m. Keep this in mind. This is important. This is a different time, but it's around the same time frame. Now, I want you guys to see the DPR token. Here's what we're looking at. 9:55. Some people sold, and then all of a sudden, people bought, and then people really, really bought in. And this was at 10 p.m. This stuff pisses me off. Like, this makes me so furious. What this tells me is that people knew that the listing was about to happen, and they said, you know what? I'm buying in. This is my time. This is my chance. Let's do it. That's what this says. And then people saw, oh, this thing is pumping. That's crazy. Well, I better take some profits. If you sold at 21 cents or so, great for you. I'm really happy. There's never a wrong time to take profits. And then people were like, oh, 18? Yeah, let's go. Let's buy some more. And they kept buying. That announcement didn't actually happen until here. Let me see. At 1:15. So that's when the announcement happened. So this little spike right there, that's a spike from the actual announcement. So, pet peeves. Somebody's leaking information and taking advantage of the system. This is so messed up. I know there's like nothing wrong with insider trading because it's crypto. Like, I'm not saying it's not wrong. I'm just saying that there's no laws around it. This is not right. Essentially, people that got early info are making money, and that kind of crap makes me sick. It's just, it's wrong. It's not the way to do it. It's not how business should operate. And, if it was people from KuCoin, shame on you. If it's people from DPR, shame on you as well. That's not right. This is not how you build a strong, faithful community to a project. So, yeah, I would love to get to the bottom of this, because this is beyond ridiculous. Like, I hate seeing things like this. And at these times are the times that I'm super happy that I didn't take anything from anybody, because I can actually say this with a clean conscience and not worrying, well, am I going to get paid? No, I'm not going to get paid either way. So this is where we're at. Oh, okay. Now, I know that people are going to talk about this. I just want to make sure I cover it. If you stake 100,000 tokens on your mini, you can make, at the current price, you can make over $12,000 a year. So there's the explanation for that thumbnail that I'm about to make right now, because I know people are always like, well, you're lying about this. No, I'm not lying about this. You can make 12 grand with a unit that costs 500. Yeah, you're going to have to lock up some tokens and whatever, but you can. It's doable. You can totally do it. And if you've been buying in at the 5 cent mark, well, this is not very expensive. Next thing, let's talk about number 3, the Picot. This is my truth in this one. This is messed up. Like, we blasted past 200K and now surpassed 300K. 300% target achieved. Guys, like, I get that Kickstarter is a platform where you actually have to meet the goal for you to be able to take the money out. If you guys don't know, that's how Kickstarter works. Unless you meet the goal, you don't get to, keep the money. But they set the goal at $100,000. That's nothing. And I don't even have a calculator pulled open. You guys know I do this thing live. Like, I do it live. Let's do it live. Just because it's too easy not to do it live, because like I actually want you guys to hear exactly where I'm coming from. So $100,000 divided by 109. Well, there's 109 plus shipping and everything else, but you got to sell about 900 and some change units. Or if you get the Wi-Fi dongle, it's 136. And everybody who buys this, they're obviously going to get the Wi-Fi dongle. Like, that's a no-brainer. So 100K divided by 136, you got to sell 735 units. That's a very easy goal to achieve. So, like, you guys, I tell people this all the time. I've never actually used it for one of my videos, but if you set your goals low enough, you're bound to achieve them. That's what this was. So if you see like, we're meeting 500% of our goal, like you just look at it and go, okay, so what? It's cool that you're doing that. I'd much rather see you manufacture these things and ship them out, because last time people in Australia still hadn't gotten their minis as late as like 2 weeks ago. And that happened during the summer. That's crazy. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I much rather buy something that I know I'm going to get right away. Now, about the Picot, I am going to buy that Kickstarter thing, and here is why. Let me show you my screen. They put out a post saying, let me scroll up, buy 10 Deeper Connect Picots and get an equivalent value of $1,240 in DPR. And they're saying that they're going to refund in DPR. That's cool. To me, that's a no-brainer. Like, I'm in this game long term, so I'm good. It's just like buying DPR token, which I'm 100% on board with. Now, they're saying that, more information. Click here for more information. There's no more information. Eric has been replying to a bunch of people on this thread. And he's saying the DPR will be locked along with the team's tokens unlocked 2 years after Tier 1 centralized listing. That's nice. I like that. Again, I'm in this thing for the long term, so I'm totally cool with it being locked up. Like, I don't care. I wish I could at least stake the locked tokens. That would be really nice. That could be something. If they allow staking, utilize those tokens to stake, that would be a nice way to go about it. But whatever. I'm already saying a bunch of stuff. I might as well do it. So this is what I'm going to buy. I'm going to show you guys. So this is the one right here. So you got to, spend $1,240 and you get the Picot and the Wi-Fi adapters. Yeah. Oh, that was nice. So you actually saw the image right there of the thing rotating. That's exactly what I told you guys it was. Perfect. Eric. Let's talk about Eric now. I love Eric. Like, he's a nice guy. He's not always in tune when it comes to either the community or the devs, because he's busy, right? And people have been asking about, will the HNT miner work with the Nano? And he's like, yeah, it's going to work with the Nano. Will the HNT miner work with the Picot? I think so. You should be able to use an adapter. That was his original answer. Then he was like, oh no, maybe not. Well, definitely the other ones, but no, not the Picot. Now he's told people that it's only going to work with the Mini because of the bandwidth there, because of the amount of RAM that the Picot has, not the Picot, the Mini has in comparison to the Nano. So if you have a Nano, I am so sorry. I gave you wrong information, and I truly apologize. It was information that I gathered from Eric himself. It was wrong, and I'm sorry. I know one person. If I know who you are, hit me up on Discord. I will get you an NFT to make up for it. Sorry, bud. I'll get you a nice one too. I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy these 10 units because of one simple reason, because I think that there is power behind the community. And this is, I guess, the grand finale to Deeper. The community has a voice. The community has a really powerful voice. I am one guy on YouTube. And the thing I ask of you all is to rally together as a team, as a group, and make your voices heard. That's the only way things happen in this space. If I sell all of my tokens, yeah, price of DPR will drop, but not that much. If all of us sell our tokens, the price of DPR will tank. We, as a community, have power, and we need to stress that the things that we want to make sure that our voices are heard. So don't be shy. If you don't have a platform that you can share your thoughts, come over to my Discord. I will make your voices heard for everybody else. That's my goal. My goal is not to sit here and pump coins. My goal is not to sit here and take money from projects and say, yeah, I'm going to talk about them because they're going to pay me. That's not my goal. That's never going to be my goal. My goal is to build a strong community around things that matter, around crypto. Crypto is honestly something that brought me out of the pits, personally speaking. And if I can use this platform to empower more people, we better believe that I'm going to do it. So I don't want to make this too lengthy, but let me know if there is something that needs to happen. You guys know that leaving comments down below make a huge difference for the algorithm. So replying to other people's comments goes even further. So having conversations down below on the comments really goes a long way for these videos, getting it out to more people. So watching it all the way through, leaving comments, it really does help. Smashing the like button also helps. Notification bell, so you actually watch the video when they come out. And every time a video is launched, I'm right there and I will be there. If you guys have questions along the way, ask. I'm here. If you have questions later, join the Discord. I have some incredible mods there. I am not able to actually be a part of everything all the time because life has been crazy busy. I don't know, my kids actually screaming in the background, but I'm going to leave it here so this video doesn't go on much further. But those are the things. Those are my, my fact. Price is pumping because of KuCoin. And the other announcements as well. Truth number 2 was around the HNT dongle. They deleted information about that all over Twitter. Truth number 3 is I am really curious what the manufacturer is going to look like because they're allowing people to buy a lot of these units. With this, 100 set alone, and I'll pull up the calculator just so you guys have an idea. Like, this is crazy. So just, they have 100 times 2,000. That's 200,000 units if this thing sells out. That's a lot of manufacturing. That's a bold promise to deliver them by January. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But thank you all so much. If you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, that's okay too. I'm not here to please everybody. I'm just here to hopefully share my insight and the things that I've experienced and things that I've seen, the things that are researched, the whole exclusive things that are out there. So thank you so much for the support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Oh, that was an interesting video. Thanks for everybody that sticks around until after the credits. I don't know, even personally, it's a lot easier for me to talk to you guys like one-on-one and be open about stuff after the credits. I don't know why, but whatever. It is what it is. I do want to give out at least one of these NFTs. Let me share my screen. I'm going to give out one of these NFTs to people. So I'll ask if you guys just, again, the comments down below, leave me your thoughts. Like, I'm not gonna, be explicit with what you got to say on the comments, but just leave a comment, reply to somebody else. Like, I'm gonna include everything when I pick the winner for this NFT giveaway. Go on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and you can retweet the post about the video. So hopefully we get a little bit of traction there. This is what the NFT looks like, just so you guys know. So that's where it's at on OpenSea. I actually put one up for sale. Let's see if it sells. The money that I make from NFTs, like, I actually go out and I buy NFTs from people that are starting out, people that don't have a lot of following, and I don't know, it's my way of giving back. So money I'm making from, like, let's say this NFT sells for 0.1 ETH. All I'm going to do is use that money to go out, find new creators, and buy stuff from them. If you guys have seen my Twitter, you'll know exactly where this image came from. So yeah, it's all about kind of support other people. It's my goal is help other people as much as I possibly can. Yeah, I guess I'll tell you guys 2 more truths. So I'm gonna make this picture available. I've had people ask for the picture of the HNT. Let me pull that up. Picture for this picture here. They've said, oh, can you remove the watermark and send me the clean image? I'm gonna do it. And I'm going to send them a message saying, hey, when you do this, can you just please let people know that it came from me? We'll see if they follow through. I didn't work on this alone. It wasn't free for me to get all this info. I had to work hard to be able to get these images, to be able to, gather this information. And it wasn't free. So I just wanted a little, recognition. I ain't getting no respect. No, I'm kidding. Like, I just want to know that, I want people to know that it came from Action Crypto. I want people to join I don't want to say great, let's call it amazing community that we have here, because that's what it's all about. It's about creating not only opportunities for people, but creating a space where people can have honest and open conversation. It drives me bonkers when I see people getting like kicked off different Discord groups because they have a different opinion. Like, no. That's what you need. That's what Discord is. Discord. Like, You're supposed to not agree with everything. Like, that's how conversations come to light. That's how things move forward. So when I talk about a community that needs to voice their opinions, I'm not talking about my opinions. Like, you're not going to agree with me all the time, and that's okay. I want to know what you guys really think. At the end of the day, it's not about agreeing. It's about coming together as a group of people and saying, yeah, even though we don't agree on everything, we can stand behind items 1, 2, and 3. Like, people miss that point way too much, and I think that's what's missing in crypto is people getting shunned. People get called fudders all the time for. Somebody asked me what FUD was. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's what it is. So a fudder is somebody that's like talking bad about a coin. It's not how it should be. You should be able to express your thoughts, your opinions, without somebody shutting you down, blocking, banning you from the Discord. I mean, if you're a jerk and you're cursing people out and stuff, I'll totally ban you. Like, I have no shame in saying that. Like, the mods have full power to do that on my Discord as well. Like, hey, if they disagree, that's fine. If they're jerks, that's where they're kind of cross the line, because you can have conversations. I can totally disagree with people and still get along with them. It's not a matter of agreeing with everything. It's a matter of being able to have reasonable conversations. It's why I jump on Discord for Helium and I say things that people don't agree with. People don't always like the comments I make, and they call me a fudder here and there, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, I know where I stand, and I know why I'm asking the questions that I'm asking, and why I'm voicing the concerns that I'm voicing. Like, I am a full believer that when it comes to the Codex and Helium, that the reason why they allowed some of these things to actually go through, why they allowed the Codex units to actually be shipped out to the people that have already bought them, is because the community made enough noise. The community said enough that mattered, that they said, oh, we don't want this backlash. They'll never be able to admit that. I actually posted that question and never got a reply. But please, my only request. I know that I'm way more vocal than anybody else. I get under people's skins. I'm not going to get, endorsement from different organizations, because I do push the envelope a little bit to make sure that we are being treated the way we're supposed to be treated as investors. But that's okay. I will voice out those concerns for you. If you guys feel that you don't have a platform, come out to the Discord, come out to Twitter, add me there. Like, I read everything. I go through everything. I don't always have a chance to reply to every single message because it's been getting busier and busier. And I'll tell you this other truth that people don't even realize. I sold all my miners. All of my, so I got a little bit of money, and I am planning on actually, buying miners and only having things that I'm sharing with you guys. So I literally sold all my stuff so that I could invest with you and show you the rigs and the things that I'm putting together. And I want to do it as a team, as a group with all of you. So I'll take you guys along for that journey. I got some money now, so I've pre-ordered stuff. I've actually just gotten some cool stuff in, and I'll be sharing that with all of you. And I just realized I've been talking for a long time. I wonder how long this video is going to be. But guys, thank you. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for the support. I'll have a ton of fun stuff coming out on the channel. I will try to post more often. Maybe I should do it once a day. That'd be awesome if I did once a day. Man, yeah. It's balancing, right? Like, I can put out a bunch of info all the time, but the quality will be. Anyway, I know I rant after the credits roll because I feel like I can actually talk to you guys one-on-one. So thank you. I will see you guys in the next video. Leave a comment down below, like I said before, so you can win that NFT that I was talking about, and go retweet that post on Twitter about the video. Maybe we can get this thing trending. Thank you all. I really appreciate your support, love, and yeah, you guys are awesome. Take care.